What'd you make of your last start?
I thought it was good because we won. That's really all I care about when I get on the mound. So it was exciting that we won.
Anything with your pitch counts? You've had some high pitch count games. I don't know if just what kind of plays into that. Essentially, not being able to go longer than you probably like. Is there anything that's kind of gone on in those starts?
Really, when I go out there, coach just tells me to compete as hard as I can for the innings and pitches I get to be out there. So I just try to go out there and do everything I can to help us win. I have a lot of trust in our bullpen, so whatever it looks like when I come out of the game, I believe they're going to handle business. My goal is just to get out of the game when we have a lead or a good chance of winning the game still. So it's kind of what I've been focusing on.
The team's general turnaround, do you think a lot of it's the pitching? I mean, you guys obviously the starters are doing pretty well now with a couple of new guys in there. Or is it a combination of the whole team just doing better?
It's definitely the whole team. I think a big part under the radar that a lot of people don't notice is the leadership from some of these older guys whose roles changed. I know guys like Nick Robert and Brian Walters, who were here last year and their roles have changed throughout the year, have done a great job as leaders, just leading some of the younger pitchers. Well, that's what I see because I'm a pitcher every day, so I'm around those guys. But those two guys especially, just showing those younger guys how to handle their business, being really good leaders and being there for them, I think has been really undershadowed by everything else that's happening. So it's been pretty cool just to see those guys be great leaders.
We just asked Danny about NC State. He says he doesn't know much about them. As a pitcher, you probably have a little bit more of an idea on the scouting report, but what does that speak of to the confidence and the level that you guys are playing at right now?
I think it's really exciting just knowing that no matter who we get to play against, we're going to do a great job against them. We're going to compete with anybody right now, so it's just exciting to have a good team coming here again, just like Georgia Tech a couple weeks ago, and get to prove ourselves once again. I think it's just an awesome opportunity how it's all lining up that right now we're hitting our stride and we get to play another good team, so it's going to be exciting. It's an exciting weekend. So
the turnaround that he was talking about, how much did confidence play into that? You guys believing in what you had here?
Definitely confidence helps always. I think confidence helps everybody, especially when it comes to sports. And I think it really shows the coaches have put that confidence in us all year, even when we went through some rough patches. They keep instilling that confidence, keep showing the ballpark as the same ball club. And I think we did a good job of that, even when we were at some of the low points of the season, and now we're at the high points of the season. It shows a lot better just because we've been winning more, but I think it's been very consistent throughout the year, that kind of confidence the coaches have in us.
Do you know about the standings or where you guys sit? And everybody's bunched up in the ACC. This could be, you can go from 8th to 1st so with one series.
I look a little bit into it. I know Danny State doesn't look at it all, but I'm just excited. I want to play in some playoff baseball, so I don't really care how it all shakes up. I would love to win the ACC. It'd be really awesome. This team deserves that. I know that my goal is our goal every day we break down to Omaha, so that's what we're really focusing on. I know that if we keep winning games, that's going to get us closer to that. So I think we worry more about that than really the standings, but it is cool to see that we're nearing that playoff picture and we're putting ourselves in a good situation.
Griffin, what are your conversations been like with AJ and Tate, and then also just your thoughts on how they've been performing?
I mean, performance-wise, they've been unbelievable. I mean, you can't really expect anything more from freshmen. They've, I think, exceeded everybody's expectation. They've been really phenomenal out there, giving us great starts. I mean, you can't sweep a weekend without some good back-end pitching on Saturday and Sunday, and they've just done an unbelievable job, really out-throwing my stats a lot of these games too, which is really cool to see. I think really just what I tell them, and I think Brian Walters and Nick do a better job even than me telling them stuff, is just go out there and be the same person you've been all year, because that's been really effective, and don't try to do too much based on the team or situation. Like, I think Tate did a great job, but you get to throw in Fenway, everybody gets a little bit nervous because Fenway's so cool, but he did a great job of just staying even keel and go out there and playing his game, and he did a great job, and I think that just shows the kind of pitchers they are.
I heard you guys talking about that. How cool was that experience to be in the big league?
Fenway was unbelievable. It was really cool. Just like it's like a baseball cathedral. So it's like everything is cool. Every little moment is like super memorable. We were very, very lucky. Alex Cora got us an awesome setup after the game in the clubhouse. So it was really cool. Just very thankful that he was a Hurricane, because that experience was even cooler than even playing the game. So it was just a really awesome day and weekend for us there, especially after winning. It was just a really, really fun time.
Did it take a minute to just look? Did you take a minute to just look around and were the nerves a little bit different pitching in a ballpark like that?
I didn't get the chance to throw, but
just walking out there,
just being out there, yeah, it was definitely really cool. I got lucky. I was almost happy I didn't get a throw there, just because I got to take all in, just be in the dugout, be with the guys, and just experience it all. So it was really cool. I think Tate did a good job, I was saying, just keeping himself even and just going out there and doing his thing, because I definitely think that the stadium itself puts a little more pressure just on top of just playing the game.
Can you explain some of the experience after the game? You said with Alex. What all did you guys get to do?
Yeah, Alex got his dinner, which was awesome. Got to hang out in the visitors clubhouse and shower up and stuff there before we went to the airport, which is very unusual. Usually they bus us to some visitors football training or soccer room or whatever. It's usually not great, but being in a big league clubhouse is pretty cool. I mean, we were super thankful. We didn't know what was happening beforehand, so after the game we were surprised by it. It was amazing. Got us a really good meal. We were fed great. It was just, I mean, unbelievable. We were all very thankful that he did that for us. It was really just like an unbelievable experience on top of just playing there.
Griffin, can you, maybe this goes to that day in particular, but that weekend, the way you guys have been playing, can you maybe put into words the vibes of the team, the way you guys have been playing, the win? Just how would you kind of characterize all
I think the people who have been with us on the bus and on the road trips and the home series in the dugout have seen that it's the same team from the beginning of the year. I think the vibes are just as good. Obviously winning, everybody's having more fun when we win, but I think the team makeup and chemistry has been very similar the whole year. It just is showing now that we're winning more, and I think it tells, because we care a lot about winning. I mean, obviously, after we had some rough patches, we're frustrated. We want to win more. We know we can win more. But I think the chemistry and the vibes as a team have been very similar the whole year, where we're all pulling the same rope. We're all here for each other. I think we do a great job of just playing as a team and being happy for each other when we succeed and being able to pick each other up when we don't succeed. So I think it's been very consistent throughout the whole year, and I think that's why we're finding our stride right now.